Here is our spoiler review. If you haven't checked out our non-spoiler review, that is where we go over all our thoughts on the movie and how we feel about the movie. So we talk about plot points of the movie, how we thought about certain plot points of the movie. Beginning act, what do you think of the beginning act, the first start of the movie?
I won't lie, the beginning I was a little bit corny and a little bit slow. For at least first 10 minutes, you know, but it picked up pretty well. I would say I did like that they did not do like Krypton, long time ago Krypton, and the whole like sequence of Krypton like destroying and everything, because like that was already done in like Man of Steel and every other Superman movie before that. They picked up the movie from like Superman like crashing into the like mid battle basically, like, and he calls Krypto, and he calls Krypto, and like from there it picks up, and they don't go in like a backstory or anything like a flashback. It picked up. It was very upbeat from the beginning, I would say.
If you're watching this video closely and you notice me disagreeing in the background, it's because I disagree with him completely. I do not think the beginning was slow pace. I think most people agree with me. It is not slow pace, but again, it's subjective. Some people will like the beginning. Some people won't. I mean, in the movie in general, some people will gravitate more towards the more mature tone of Man of Steel. Some people like the more more popcorn audience. Superman. I enjoy this more.
You can't dislike this movie. You can't dislike this movie. If you're disliking this movie, you're just a hater. Like,
look, some people like more serious Superman. This movie is not super serious, and some people will like more serious DC. Serious DC actually made money. It's a common misconception that it was a flop. No, it was a box office success. Just the critics did not like serious DC. I will say I did like the beginning though. I thought the beginning was super action packed. I think it was fast paced throughout the entire movie.
Yeah.
I thought they never let up on the pace. It was fast paced, but it didn't feel like they were skipping over beats. Like some MCU movies have trouble with pacing where I feel like you're not getting enough of certain character interactions, or they're skimming past something too much and then they slow down too much on something. I never felt that way. Everything got the right amount of time, I believe. I like how this world feels lived in. It feels like there's always something going on in Metropolis. Like we see Superman talking to
definitely. Very lively.
Lois, and there's a bunch of shit going on in the background, and the Justice Gang are fighting it, and you feel like, you know, things are going on in this fucking world.
Basically,
this world feels very mystical.
Yeah, it's very comical.
It's very comic book. You know, like you'll have like a giant kaiju battle, and they don't really elaborate on it. It's just like kind of like, oh, this is a regular day in Metropolis, and buildings are being destroyed and shit. It's very comic book. You know, it's not super realistic like Man of Steel or Matt Reeves' Batman. Yeah. So I don't even know if I can see Matt Reeves' Batman in this universe, because this universe is so kind of mystical. But I'd kind of like to see it. And you know, also, he's not in the movie. Track 7 was not about the Batman. It was complete. If you've seen the movie, the spoiler review, it's about the fucking prime minister or president of some whatever made up like Eastern European country. You know,
Eastern European country.
They say Eastern Europe. Yeah, they say Eastern European, but it's in the Middle East.
It's Israel.
No, it's not. It's not Israel, but it looks like it's in the Middle East. And I think they were originally going to say it's in the Middle East, but then they, like, you know.
Yeah, definitely.
Politics,
the whole, like,
all the bullshit. And they said Eastern Europe. Eastern Europe does not look that crappy, guys. I'm Eastern European. I mean, it does not look that crappy.
Except Romania.
Fuck you. Fuck you, you stupid fucking. Okay. The whole plot with Lex Luthor working with that president, cool. I thought it was good.
Lex
but
Luthor,
I like the twist where it's like, oh, I don't really care to rule over that country. I'm just getting the excuse because I fucking hate you. I want you to die, Superman.
That is very Lex Luthor. Like that was like
Nicholas Holtz going from Beast to playing Lex Luthor. I thought he did phenomenal.
He fitted a role. He
was good at playing a hater. You could tell, like,
that's a profession. He's just a professional hater. Like,
you could tell he fucking hated him. Lex Luthor is so good. He's so fucking evil, bro. Yeah, this guy's just like, he's throwing his ex-girlfriends in prison. I thought it was funny. He had monkeys typing hate messages for someone. That's the type of shit like that are gonna get people annoyed. It's not like. It's not super serious, but it's funny.
He's like cartoonly evil, but also a bit of like seriousness. Like one scene, like when he captured Superman in the whatever that third dimensional world, whatever. What is it called? Pocket universe?
Yeah, the
pocket dimension. Like, he brings like some random like cab driver basically, and like
he fucking kills him.
He
bro.
literally kills him. Like a dude does like
a cab driver, like the guy who was selling
hot dogs.
It's food street, like halal.
Some brown guy.
Also, the stupid fucking mystical, like hypnosis glasses that they said. I get it because
this is corny.
I get it.
They're just trying to be extra.
They said like it's a common criticism that like, oh, what, the glasses are gonna hide his identity, but he looks so different as Clark than Superman. Like,
yeah,
I wouldn't have guessed that guy's fucking Superman. I wouldn't have guessed that.
They
really like screwed themselves over because they were getting so much praise, like saying like, "Oh look, I can actually buy that people don't think Clark is Superman."
Yeah, but they ruined it.
They ruined it with the fucking the hypnosis glasses bullshit that was taken from the comics. I thought that was stupid.
And also, like, Clark Kent has a curly fringe, and Superman has like a comb over. So there's no way you could have told that they're the same people, but
yeah,
they ruined
no way. I mean, unless he like slips his hair up. Oh my God, it's Superman. They changed the origin of Krypton, and it's like they wanted to rule.
Yeah,
Bradley Cooper's what is it? Bradley Cooper's fucking Jor-El or whatever wanted him to rule Earth.
Also, when in the movie, like when Superman saved the city from the kaiju, and they like Lex Luthor breaks into his like headquarters, Superman's headquarters, and stole this video. The first part that shows you in the beginning of the movie is like, oh, Cavill, we sent you, we love you, blah blah blah. The second part is like cryptic, not cryptic, it's like destroyed.
Broken, yeah,
because he's landed in his like baby rocket shit. But Lex Luthor like hacks it into it, and like he puts it out in the media. And when they showed the second part, they did like a translation saying like, oh, we sent you to Earth because you were like their supreme leader, and we want you to conquer it and like have as many like wives as possible and like spread your kryptonic genes. I thought like that was just Lex Luthor being like a fucking hater and doing like a bad
It could have been true. They never confirmed if it was true or not, but I think the whole point of the movie by the end was it doesn't matter if it's true. His real parents are his Earth parents, and that became his legacy.
That was a twist.
You brought tears to my eyes when he's saying like the little memories with him and his parents. That was really sweet. James Gunn knows how to like pull on those like heartstrings. I understand why they called it Superman Legacy before, and why they kind of changed that.
Yeah.
I didn't mind them changing that about Superman lore. I thought,
but people get angry on every little thing. Like
they do.
It's a fucking movie title.
I think the movie's message was like more like Superman's mission is about his character rather than something his parents had told him. And I thought that was good. I thought that was really good. There's a lot of stuff happens in this pocket dimension. CGI is pretty okay. It's not bad or anything. It's like, but you don't think it's like you can tell it's animated. You're like, this is not happening in real life.
Yeah, I did like the CGI better in Man of Steel. It felt more realistic.
Well, the Man of Steel in general is just more realistic.
Yeah,
this movie's more fun. There's more going on. It pulls more on the heartstrings, and Henry Cavill Superman only had like 29 lines in like the entirety of the DCEU.
Really?
This is Superman who talks.
That is,
this is
another reason why I hate DCU when you ruin Henry Cavill's potential as a Superman. 10 fucking years they wasted his life for it.
Like both movies, I will say, all these fans neck and neck. The Snyder Cult and the Gunn Cult. None of which is better than the other. They're just losers, like always fighting. Guess what? Gunn and Zack Snyder, who are two very successful people. Unlike you guys,
they're rich. They're rich. You're not getting their pennies.
Guess what? They're friends. Like they're meeting. They're in Rick and Morty skits together. I don't care why I piss off. Like they're friends. Like James Gunn literally invited him to DC Studios. They're probably working on something. But guess what? You want this movie to fail because you're like part of the Snyder Cult. If this movie fails, and I like the Snyder Cult, I like all the Snyder stuff. If this movie fails, there's no way you're ever getting like any kind of like Snyder cut 2, like Justice League 2, or Henry Cavill coming back. There's no way. Like if this movie succeeds and more DC stuff succeeds, they will have more DC stuff, multiverse stuff, more Elseworld stuff, like the Snyder stuff. They'll expand more. But if this movie doesn't, I think this movie's gonna succeed. But if it doesn't, you're gonna have less of that stuff, and that's just the truth.
All of you Redditors, you angry Redditors, and you old hags who say old is gold. I don't want like this. I beat Superman and blah blah blah. innovations, and you gotta change the character sometimes. If you're gonna see the same different movie with the same tone and same character all the fucking time, you're gonna hate that character. Take Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man as an example. Like in the comics, he got some like rep shooters, like machine rep shooters, but in the actual movie, it's organic. Guess what? People fucking like that. You know, they like a bit of a change and a bit of a different tone.
I will
in the
say,
movie.
people saying that this movie is like the new Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. This movie is really good. It's not. It's not. Nothing can beat like.
Nah,
those movies are just too iconic.
That's too
iconic.
That's just like pure glaze right there.
No, that's pure. That's pure glaze. Jimmy Olsen, bro, bagging all the baddies apparently.
Yeah.
I don't know how he does it.
He stole.
Does he have some hypnosis like thing?
He literally stole Lex Luthor's girl basically in the movie.
Yeah, it's true.
Well, but he was also like treating like he was basically Andrew Tate.
Lex Luthor was the Andrew Tate of the DC universe.
Literally, I think, bro,
just abusing women.
You know what?
And locking up his ex-girlfriends. I don't know if Andrew Tate does that. I'm not
allegedly
him. I don't want to get sued. He's got money, but
you know what? Actually, Andrew Tate would have been a very good Lex Luthor. Maybe
actually, I think so.
maybe make him a bit more white, but like he would actually.
Hey, they made what is it? The Daily Planet guy. They kept him black from Man of Steel, which I thought was cool.
Yeah,
I thought Perry. I thought he did great in the role.
It's
was funny.
It's like Jim Gordon in like the new Batman. Who was like black. It's not that big a deal. Like,
I mean, if the actor's good and they give a good performance.
It doesn't feel like forced like identity politics.
Yeah. Sometimes when you like race recast, it's forced. But no, they did a good job with any. I don't know if there's many race recasts in the movie. I don't think there are, but they did a good job with all the casting.
Yeah,
I thought the casting was one of the best parts of the movie. I will say the ending of the movie was very expected for him to call Crypto, but I thought that was funny. I also liked how fucking. At the end speech, Lex Luthor, guess what? I will blah 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 blah, and Krypto just attacks him like that. That's a very like audience satisfying moment where you're like, you see like the bad guy finally get hurt. Because Superman's not gonna hurt him, so you need someone to hurt him, and it's the most satisfying way is for the dog, the cute dog, that everyone loves to attack the character that everyone fucking you love to hate him. You love to hate him.
They made Lex Luthor like hateable enough for have a satisfying like defeat.
So cartoonishly evil, bro. Locking up his ex-girlfriend and shooting that guy in the fucking head. Actually, cartoonishly evil. I fucking loved it. Like a lot of these movies are scared to make villains like they have to be super sympathetic. And the problem is when you make them like sympathetic, you make the hero feel bad for them. It's like you're almost justifying all the shitty things they did, and they're like, oh well, they did all these shitty things because they were misunderstood. I fucking hate that. Like, let them be evil. This guy's not misunderstood. He's just a fucking prick, and I love that. Like, some people in real life are just naturally assholes, bro. They changed some of Krypton's origins. I didn't mind it. I haven't checked Twitter to see if people are freaking out about that. I thought it really worked for the movie's message.
Yeah,
I thought the movie was really good.
It did. I really thought in the end he's gonna find out that the translation was wrong, but they made his biological parents like evil, which was a twist. But like, I'm not too mad about it.
I like how they made the whole point of it is making his adopted parents and like his character. That what's important, not the message, just parent sense, which motivated him in the beginning. Now is what his adopted parents taught him, and his own character. Like motivates him, and I thought that was really, really good. Let's talk about the cameos. We got
John Cena,
Peacemaker. I thought it was pretty fucking funny. I couldn't really hear what he's saying because motherfuckers kept clapping, which I clapped as well. But these guys kept clapping like 15-20 seconds after. I'm like, shh. I'm trying to hear what he's saying. Bro. Like you can clap for like a few seconds when it happens. But like, let's watch what he's saying. I want to hear what he's saying.
40-year-old white guy just kept on clapping every fucking 20 seconds.
I feel so bad for whoever he sat next to. Like, they had to like smell the fucking guy like who hasn't showered in probably months. I think that's all the cameos. Lex Luthor gets arrested. What's all the spoilers so I can ruin the movie for you? Lex Luthor gets arrested at the end. Superman wins. Superman wins. That's crazy. Wins. Anyways, guys, that is our spoiler review. Make sure to check out our non-spoiler review for more of our thoughts and our feelings towards the movie.
Yeah. Definitely movie of the summer.
All right. Peace, guys.
So big, check my jig, cut this goes on my pole. Walking with this swagger, with these moves like Jagger. Got these chicks on the stagger as I roll with my dagger. Party started popping that champagne. Jump around, going home with my gold chain.